plate, fade it with the one, and then take it down to the half on the sides. Is okay?
Please. Yes, sir.
Okay. And then
Yeah, clean this bad boy up.
you've cut it down a bit.
Yeah,
Okay.
just to keep it tame because it was getting too wild.
So I'll fade it in and trim that just a little bit in the front.
Perfect.
Okay. So I haven't raised my prices since 2018, and I'm not going to raise them for people that pay with cash. But it's just, I just went up $5 on everything if you're paying with a card. Not this time. I'm just letting everybody know that
Going
now
forward.
on, yeah.
Noted.
My only other option is to get a cash machine in here and not take credit cards at all. And
Right.
I don't really want to do that.
And that's more of a hassle, yeah.
Well, yeah. I mean, I could find a company and partner with them, or I could buy my own and then put my own cash in there and collect the fees myself. Adds up, but I don't want to mess around with that. Well, your hair is long.
Hell yeah, it sucks.
Been a minute since you've been in.
Yeah. I'm gonna look cool in person.
Let's hit that 1A first and get rid of some of that length side. Has it been good though?
Yeah, so far so good. Yeah, nothing crazy going on, and
Good.
been working. I'm on call right now. Last weekend I'm on call. I'm over it.
What department are you in again? I know you've told me 100 times.
I'm in the warehouse, but I'm the
Okay.
purchasing coordinator.
Okay.
But I'll cover like the warehouse guys as well if they need help or whatever.
Yeah, almost too early to keep the doors open. About right now, it's kicked above kicked above 75 up to 76. I try to keep it 75 in here.
Right. I love that it's cooling down.
Yeah, this been so nice. I mean, we've had such a great summer, and it's not too hot.
Yeah, it really wasn't that terrible.
No, I mean we had just that one couple weeks where it was like 115, and that was it. It wasn't like last year where we had that 4 to 6 week time where it was 105, 115.
Yeah. I've been on an Alice in Chains kick lately. Funny.
Yeah, I think I've seen him a few times back in the day. I think I
did
told
you?
you that the original bass player for them, his dad owned the restaurant right next to the barber shop I worked at, so I've met all of them. And Johnny Picolis was the original bass player.
Yeah, wasn't his nickname like Johnny Star or something like that?
Nah, that's a different guy.
Oh, was it?
And he kept some rights to the band.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
That's
Got
smart.
another friend of mine that was the original bass player for Tool. I went to high school with the guy.
What?
And yeah, Paul Demore. And he's actually with Ministry now. And yeah, he owns part of the band Tool.
Shit.
Uh-huh. Yeah, he ended up buying into a bunch of barber shops. He never cut hair. He just bought into this chain called Rudy's Barber Shop. And owns a bunch of those, which is kind of cool. Yeah, I grew up with Paul. He was quite the musician.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. Like growing up with people, you never know what they're gonna turn into, and then it's like you see them
Yeah.
get big, and you're like, oh shit, I remember him. Oh yeah, goodbye long sides.
Get rid of it.
Drives me nuts.
Kitchen. Good stuff.
Yeah.
That's gonna be good. Take it easy. Pants are too tight. I can't sit. First day I wore jeans, and it was last winter.
I had a buddy who used to do kickboxing, and every time he put on a pair of pants, he'd kind of test and go, yeah, I can kick in these if I have to. Like, oh, jeez.
These things are so tight in my legs. Not so tight in the waist, but in my legs. It's tight. Plus, they've been sitting in my closet. They were freshly washed. So they're all dry or shrunk. So.
Yeah. Stretching out a little bit
Yeah.
throughout the day. You gonna watch the boxing fight tonight?
Who's fighting?
Canelo and Crawford on Netflix.
I might. If I'm up and remember, I'm gonna check out a sport. I know the name. I know Canelo, the name Canelo, but the other guy I don't think I know.
Terrence Crawford, yeah, he's a undefeated. He's like 40-0.
Okay.
I'm not a huge boxing guy either, but I was like, well, it's on Netflix. I got Netflix. Fuck it, I'll watch it.
Yeah, I got Netflix.
I'm more of an MMA guy, but
I know I won't be watching the Tyson Mayweather fight. That's just gonna be a
that's ridiculous.
joke. I mean,
like,
come
really?
on.
That's a cash grab.
Yep. It was a cash grab when he fought that other dude, and I'm like, I lost a bit of respect for. Although, got to make the money.
Yeah. Well, it's like Jake Paul too. It's like, what a clown. It's like you're picking old guys to fight. The one guy who was your age that you fought, you lost to.
He's like a Kardashian. They just, I mean, I don't we'll see why the guy gets special treatment. Either him or his brother. I don't get it.
No clue.
Yeah, I just don't understand it. People. Boy's got to be ready for a haircut too. For
Yeah,
pretty
Ben,
close.
Ben definitely is. He's getting there. We cut Matthew so short last time. He's still okay, but Ben definitely needs one.
Ben's the older one.
Yeah.
Yeah, he don't like his hair too short anyway.
No, he don't. And they were arguing in the back seat the other day about how he said, my oldest was like, yeah, my hair just grows really, really, really fast. I said, no, you just had it long last time compared to your brother. He's like, no, it grows faster than Matthew. Dude, no, it doesn't. Like, yes, it does. It's like, oh my God.
Brothers, they'll fight about anything.
Oh, yeah. It's fun to see. Man, it's like sometimes they're great, and other times they're just like worst enemies. And it just reminds me of me and my brother.
Yeah. Sometimes things don't change. You know? My brothers I don't talk to anymore. Step brothers. I'm my only child.
Yeah, I got a bunch of half siblings.
I gave up on the brothers.
Yeah, Chris is still neck deep in that freaking divorce.
Oh, is he?
Mm-hmm.
I do his kid.
Yeah. I mean, Yeah, that's a nightmare.
That's the only kid he's got?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. She brings him in. Cut him. He's a good kid.
Yep.
But I don't, I mean, I don't know what the history is, but I don't wish that battle on anybody going through, it can't be amicable, it's a tough scene. Move on.
I was telling my wife, like, oh God, don't do that to me, please.
She's got you where she wants you. Yeah. It's okay. Today's Donna's birthday. She's 52.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Happy birthday.
52 years old. I'm going to be 59 in March. Oh, I could retire at 59 and a half.
Yeah. Is that like for the Social Security retirement age?
No, it's
Oh.
for your 401k.
Oh, I see.
You still have to pay, depending on what type of a Roth, you don't have to pay income tax on it because you pay. But if you have a regular 401k or IRA, all that tax is deferred. So if you take anything out before 59 and a half, you have to pay the regular income tax and a 10% penalty. So once you're 59 and a half, you just pay regular income tax. Unless it's a Roth. The Roth is after tax money. So when you withdraw it, you don't have to pay income tax on it at all. But you still have to pay a penalty if you're not 59 and a half. I have both. I have a Roth and a regular 401k from my previous job. I worked for the same company for 30 years. And I took this shop over. So I technically kind of retired at 2016, but then 2 weeks later I took the shop over.
Just when you got out, they got you right back in.
Yep, I'm happy. I mean, I'm hoping I can keep going. I mean, my lease is up in 5 years from now, and I'm probably going to have to sell it or change. Because right now, I don't have people working in here. I just have my wife and I, and then Iris works on Fridays, but I don't have anybody else that works here. It's kind of peaceful.
Yeah,
Okay, I'm going to fade this a little bit, but feel that length in the front. Is that good?
Yep.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I have a requirement in my work, and I'll check with you all the time. It's about 50, 80, something like that here. 62
Yeah, 62. You can take early retirement with your Social Security. You can't get Medicare until you're 65 unless they change that. How old are you?
I'm 36.
They're probably going to raise it just because it's going to become difficult. And that's probably one of the things they're going to do is raise the retirement age. But people will probably still be able to take early retirement. You're just penalized by forgetting how much. I think at 62 right now you get 70% of what you would get if you were at 65. And then if you wait till 65 and defer, I think you get 8% more, 6 to 8% more each year that you wait, something like that. I don't know the exact number. But if you got enough money in your personal retirement account or pension, a lot of people retire early and just wait until they need the Social Security, try to wait it out. The best thing to do is wait till you're 70.
Yeah.
But I mean, not a lot of us guys live, it's just not a lot of us make it to 80. So, you wait till 70, you got maybe 10 years to, so. Plus, if you start taking your retirement at 62 or 65 and you don't need it, and you invest that, by the time you get to 70, you've made that money, and you've had that control of your money the entire time. But you just never know.
Yeah, my dad's going to be 68 in April.
Yeah.
He was trying to retire this year, but things came up and he wasn't able to. But he's targeting. Yeah, like he's service connected now through the VA, so he's getting some money from that every month. And it's like, all right, well, cool. You're going to be making more than me in time, so freaking retire,
Yeah, because you only got a certain amount of time.
Yeah, I mean, shit. His dad, my grandpa's like 96, and he's, so it's like, if he, takes it after him, he's still got a little time, but I mean, you don't know. I mean, anything's gonna happen.
Yeah, you just never know.
Because I mean, my uncle, his younger brother, ended up getting that helioblastoma or something like that, the shit that John McCain had.
Oh, yeah?
That
sucks.
Yeah, he's just retired. My dad was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that's the stuff for people that don't make it. You work and you pay into this. It already sucks that we can't manage our own investments because you pay a lot more than you get back. I mean, that's for darn sure. That's just the way it is.
Yeah.
It's the way the law. But I get it completely because left to our own devices, a lot of people would not save any money.
Right.
So.
It's hard for someone to kind of have a discipline to plan for that without a program in place. You know what I mean? Or some sort of guidance. Because I mean,
I didn't start to see the light at the end of the tunnel until I got to about 40, and thankfully I started saving before that.
Right.
But the thing is like, when you're 20s and 30s, man, 60 years old is like, that's twice your lifespan already. It's just hard to kind of imagine. But once you get into your 40s and you realize, okay, you've lived probably more, you're probably midlife now, more than midlife, because not a lot of guys make it to 80.
midlife now it's 35. I'm like, fuck.
Well, for guys, I think the average lifespan was 74 to 76 average.
Yeah.
So if I look at that, I'm 59. I mean, I got 15 years left, and I could see 15 years. Because I'm 59.
Right.
15 years is not a lot.
It's crazy when you think of it like that, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, like, I don't know how people make it, like, who don't have any of that kind of shit set up, you know what I mean? It's like,
Like my oldest stepbrother, I think he gets maybe $1,000, $1,200 a month Social Security because he really didn't work a lot, and he took early like disability, and he may not even make $1,000 a month, and that's other than trying to do odds and ends and scams and schemes and stuff like that, collecting pallets. I think the last time my middle brother told me he saw him, he had a truck full of pallets where he's going around basically stealing people's pallets and then turning them in. Because nobody really gives those pallets away anymore, I think, There was a time where I think you can, but even if you drive behind Home Depot, you see them out there, stacked up, and I don't think they're free. They got cameras. I think, if they can really kind of identify you, they're going to come after you.
When I had my store in Vegas, we had this, back fenced-off area that, when I took it over, there was a shit ton of pallets. And then some guy drove in one day, and he was like, hey, can I take those pallets? I was like, fuck, sure, whatever. I didn't really know. It's like, And they're like, yeah, you can go and sell them. I'm like, oh, what the hell? Well,
Yeah.
whatever. It's like, what are we gonna do with them? You know,
Yeah.
nobody's coming and getting them, so.
They're pretty labor intensive to dismantle, but you know, if you got a technique, you know, and a way to do it, and you've done it a few times, you can, you know, take those things apart pretty efficiently, and you know.
We have a couple retired linemen who hit us up frequently and ask if we have any, and they come and they make furniture out of them and do like shit. It's pretty cool. This one guy, like, he's like, oh man, since I've retired, he's like, that's all I'm doing is woodworking shit. And he shows me all the stuff he builds. He's like, this is all built with pallets. I was like, wow.
Yeah, you can do some pretty good stuff, some pretty amazing stuff with that.
It's the shit I don't have the patience for, but it's like I commend the people who can and do.
I wouldn't mind doing something, you know, on the side, but I just don't have, I don't make the time. I don't take the time to do anything like that.
Yeah.
But my background, my grandfather was a cabinet maker, and I worked, you know, learned from him a bunch of stuff, and then I worked for a piano guy back in the 80s. I was a side hustle. My brother and I, we would move the pianos for this guy. I dated his daughter, and that's how I got in with this guy. Because he owned this business in Bellevue, Washington called the Piano Ranch, and all he did was go around, buy used pianos that people didn't use anymore in any condition, because he had a guy that worked for him that restrung them and tuned them and everything like that. But first what he would do is he'd completely dismantle them. Strip off the finish, redo it so it was basically a brand new piano, and put it in his storeroom, and it's called the Piano Ranch, and he sold the pianos, and my brother and I, we'd move them. $100 a piece is what we got to move them, and that was back then, 80, you know, in the 80s, that was pretty good money, you know. And we moved baby grands, we moved the small ones and the big ones, and
Was it $100 no matter what, or did they give you a little more depending on the size?
it was just $100. So we were moving, you know, we dismantled, take the legs off the baby grands, and moved it on a dolly, and sometimes we had to go upstairs.
Oh shit.
But when he bought them, we got $100, so we'd go get the pre-done ones, $100 each, and he had an El Camino with like a horse trailer type deal, and that's what we would put the pianos in and deliver, and go pick them up. But I learned all kinds of stuff from him about, you know, stripping, use a stripper to take off all the stain, you know, the finish off of those. And I always thought, you know, all the furniture people throw away, you know, you can just go around and collect this furniture and refinish it, strip it down and redo it. You know, and you watch stuff on YouTube about it. People make good money doing that.
Well, yeah, it's funny because I mean, it's like people see it, they get intimidated. It's like, oh, this thing, I can't do anything with this thing. It's like, well, no, if you just took the time, like you said, to take the strip it, you sand it, you know.
Yeah.
These camera angles are hilarious. It's like, gee, I wonder why this YouTube channel is popular.
Yeah. Fishing with Louisa.
Yeah. It's like, yeah, fishing all right. It's like, what is she doing? Is she, like, what is she doing? I don't know. We've seen the water. We've seen the water. I can't remember.
They have a lot of followers, and good thing is that they are legitimately fishing too.
Yeah,
it's not. I mean, but it is. I mean, that's just what, you know.
Yeah, it's funny.
It definitely. If it was just her husband and his buddies,
Yeah.
they wouldn't be getting the play it is.
Yeah. It's like, how many subscribers do the guys got? Oh, 1,000. What about with Lisa? Oh, 20 million.
Oh, a lot. And then they sell coolers, bathing suits, all kinds of stuff on there as well. Wow. So, yeah. And they have a subscription service. So I don't subscribe to it. I'm not paying.
Right.
I'm not paying. But if you do her pay channel, and I'm sure she's probably got a OnlyFans and all that kind of craziness too. But the free stuff on YouTube, that's all this is. It's the free stuff but they're travel. I think they live in Florida, and I think they just travel all over the world and fish and millions of subscribers. I know. I just have to look and see, but she's very popular. She's beautiful. You know, take advantage of it while you got it. You know.
Yep. Not mad at that.
I try not to have it on here if I know the kids are coming in, you know, but I like watching it.
No, I don't blame you. When you say that kids that are like our age going like, holy shit.
When I first had the shop, I used to have that pony wall there with the magazines in it, and I bought a bunch of old 1970s Playboys. After a while, I just put them in the bathroom.
Yeah.
And the kids start going in there disappearing, so I took them out. They couldn't really look at them in here, but once they figured out that they were stacked up in the bathroom, everybody was using my bathroom, and I'm like, so I took them. I got them all in a storage bin somewhere because I literally bought a stack of them on eBay. And I purposely wanted the old ones.
Yeah, the vintage, you know.
Yeah. You got a little ways to go.
I got ways to go, but it's like, it goes to load on me, I think about that, just like, oh, yeah, I'm gonna have to deal with that. It's funny, there's a lot of things that it's like, if you had daughters, I was telling my wife, like, oh, yeah, you'd have to explain this and explain that. She's like, well, we got boys, so you're gonna have to explain that and explain this. Like, oh, yeah, sure.
Yeah, I don't have kids, so I don't know which would be easier. I would think the guys would be better, easier, but...
Yeah, for sure. Like, I'm definitely, I think the boys would be easier. If anyone tells me so.
You'll find out.
Yes, I will. And the wife and I are done, so it's not like we're going to have a surprise daughter, you know.
All done, huh?
Yeah. She had a tooth removed after the last one.
Gotcha.
But she had two C-sections, and those are brutal. And she was like, I can't do a third one. So we're like, well, you know, it's like while they're in there, they can remove them. That's what the surgeon saw it. So we're like, all right.
Don and I are just winging it. It's too old, I think, anyway. He took the pill for a lot of years and then stopped taking it, I don't know, 52 today, so if it happens, I doubt it happens. I think I'm shooting blank. So.
I don't know, man. You see people that are in their 70s that are having kids.
Well, I don't know. I told West actually because we talked about that a little bit last night. And I'm like, God, I have a kid with offset legs. And, the older you get, the more chance of that happening.
Yeah, that is true. I mean, it's like, and it's crazy too because it's like, you get to like 38, and you're thinking that the likelihood of things happening is a lot higher.
Yeah. So I'd be scared.
Oh, yeah. No, I get it.
I think Dawn is pre-menopause anyway, so I think we're pretty safe. I think it's more her than me. She wanted me to get a vasectomy for years, and I'm like, nope, I'm not doing it. Nobody's messing with my junk.
Yeah, no,
And I'm like, I didn't want to. The guy said it's so easy, so she kept taking the pill forever. Probably way too long, but.
Yeah, it's funny. I had that empty offer to my wife, like, hey, I'll do the vasectomy if you want me to after her tooth removal. She's like, yeah, you don't need to do that. And I was like, oh,
I'm literally so afraid to do it, man. I
Really?
just, even though it's pretty much 100%, safe and, no accidents and,
Well, shit. I mean, the only reason why I'm here is because my dad got drunk and missed his appointment.
did he think he went? Forgot that he didn't go?
Well, he fucked up and missed the appointment. And then, I wouldn't be here if he didn't do that, according to him. So I was like, holy shit.
Pretty good. We got lucky. Luck of the draw.
Yeah, I guess so.
Literally.
Yeah, it's like, shit.
Come up just a bit.
And he said when he did go to his appointment, he said him and his brother were getting shit-faced on cheap Chinese beers across the street, and then went over there, and he's like, I was totally trashed the whole procedure. He's like,
Oh, he did get it done.
yeah, he did. Yeah, after they were pregnant with me, my dad did go back and get it, and he said like, oh yeah, I was totally trashed. He's like, I had my leg hit in the whole thing, and he's like, it was bad.
Interesting anyway. Not happening again, man.
So he had 3 daughters with somebody before my mom, and then they had me. So it was like he's like, that's enough. So it's like my mom had my brother with somebody, and then my dad had my sisters with somebody, and then they got together and had me. So I'm the only like kid between the two of them.
Yep, my mom and my biological father just had me. Then they split up when I was 5. And then my mom remarried. And he had 2 boys. And I don't talk to either one of them anymore.
Yeah.
The oldest one's really the one. He's the one that he dropped out of high school, 9th grade, never finished.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, little playboy. Yeah, the world caught up to him.
Yeah.
Usually
And
does.
I was about to say, it often does for people who like to live life like that.
We're getting there.
Oh yeah,
That's a lot of hair off.
I'm so happy to see the side short. I freaking can't stand it. It's all poopy.
I can see Daniel way by.
damn hair.
Lots of it.
Man, what the hell did you think of that shooting the other day?
Dude, was home when it happened and Googled it right away to see. And I saw the close-up one. I don't know if you saw that one, but boy.
That was brutal.
Yeah, I knew he wasn't going to make that.
Oh, no. I saw this theory that this dude was like, it looks like he was wearing a plate under his shirt.
Yeah.
And it ricocheted off and hit him in the neck. Because he's like, that hole was huge.
Yeah. There was no way he was living.
No, he was dead right when it happened, I think.
Yeah.
Because the way he like stiffened up and everything too, I was like, holy shit. It was just some 22-year-old asswipe.
Yep, some douchebag, but boy, he's gonna. It's such a high-profile thing that.
Oh, he's gonna.
You know,
yeah. His life is over.
Yeah. You know, it's probably what indoctrinated him was college. He grew up in a pretty conservative family, and
yeah,
and then he went away to school, and yeah. It's too bad too, because you know school's gonna have to change at some point and just get away from all this monkey business and just start teaching people stuff instead of, you know.
It's like lately everybody's just when like they go there and they get like pseudo radicalization, you know. It's like, what the hell are we doing?
Yeah, it's pretty bad. I don't remember my teachers being that liberal. Maybe they weren't, you know.
Yeah.
But plus the whole liberal side is just went way off the deep end.
Oh, yeah, it's yeah. I don't recognize it. It's just like, what the hell is going on, you know? It's kind of a shame because it's like you have both ends of the spectrum that like go either super far left or super far right. It's like, what happened to the moderates, you know?
I know it, yeah. It really needs to come back to the middle. And I think it will, but maybe this was the... We'll see.
Yeah, shit, that was crazy. I was like, oh my god. Terrible too, man. His freaking wife and kids were there.
Did you watch the thing she did last night, his wife?
I watched a couple minutes of it, and then I ended up getting busy, and then I meant to watch it this morning. But yeah, I guess she was like from his office was had an address about it, right?
Yeah. So, yeah, she's probably going to carry the torch. And she's a pretty good speaker herself, and she's an author, so she probably just ignited just so much.
Well, shit, I mean, at first they were calling for, they're like, oh, the Democrats did this, blah, 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 blah. And it's like, well, and then you come to find out, it's like, well, he came from a conservative household. His dad was a sheriff, you know, and just like, well, shit. It's like everybody's just, it's like a powder keg right now, man. Everybody's just looking for a reason. Bad time to let my CCW lapse.
Yeah. They start talking gun control, man. It's you know, a lot of weapons are gonna get high priced. You know, good time to stock up before
Yep.
it gets too crazy expensive. It was a 30-06. I got a 30-06. I mean, it's like I can't shoot no 2 football fields and be that accurate. And
Yeah,
I mean,
it's like not for nothing, but it's like it was a hell of a shot from as far away as he was. You know.
yeah, that's 2 football fields. You know, that's a pretty good shot. Because like I said, I got a 30-06. I've got a scope, and I'm not that accurate.
God, I haven't gone shooting in a while.
I never was that accurate, so I can't really. I'm not big into guns. You know?
Yeah.
It's just not my thing. I have them, but I don't even. I've got enough ammo to, you know, and I've got handguns and shotguns and rifles, and you know, I'm just not into it.
Right. My brother was freaking holy shit into it. Like,
Yeah.
he's all about it. He loves it.
My wife Donna, she just got her CCW. She's got it. And
Yep.
she likes to go walking up here this Betty Loop with the dogs, and I'm like, you need to carry. You got
Yeah.
to carry. That place. That's a prime spot to have some creeper, you know, 'cause, you know, it's back up in there, and you know all the homeless, you know, and the
Yeah,
BLM land and stuff like that. And
You just
people,
have no idea what you're running into.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's terrible.
so she got herself a little handgun, and took the class, and got it in the mail just a few weeks ago. And she's taking her gun apart and sticking a sandpaper to it. I don't know what she got going on. I don't know, man.
All of a sudden, she's turned into like a master, like
Yeah.
gun.
She's like, can you give me some 1,000 grit sandpaper? I need to work on my gun. Like, okay.
Like, what are you doing? Funny.
Come on. back. No,
Yeah,
I said
me.
You're back. You're back.
Yes, I am. Oh, that's
Looks
much
good.
better. It's me again. Oh my god. What an improvement.
Yeah.
Who the hell is the guy that walked in? Thank you, sir.
You are welcome.
Stiff as hell. Oh.
Yeah. You been doing your jiu-jitsu?
Yeah. I had this, me and this black belt were freaking battling each other the other night.
Right on. I was listening to Rogan. He's like, if you're into jiu-jitsu, you're always injured.
Yeah,
There's always something going on.
Yeah, I got so many freaking little nagging injuries right now. Like I hyperextended my damn finger, so it's like I keep hitting it on stuff and shoulder, my neck, my hips. It's all just a mess.
Can't say don't overdo it, but
Well, shit. When I had 2 bulged discs and I had a sciatic injury,